Hi everybody, long time no see, I know, but I hope your summer's been going really well and that you've had a lot of good times with your kids and done some fun things. We've been really lazy this summer, just kind of coming off of the roller coaster of finishing school, and I think we just needed some downtime together, so the kids and I have just been going to the pool and hanging out and just being together. So anyway, I wanted to take a couple minutes this morning to just tell you about a couple things that I've been using all summer long that I've really enjoyed, and then also something else. So anyway, if you're like me and you've been getting in the pool a lot, makeup's not really something that you're thinking a whole lot about this summer because you're hot, you're sweaty, you're getting wet, just don't have time for that. So one of the things that I have switched over to, which I do wear a good majority of the time during the year just because I'm a crier and I have really like watery eyes. My eyes get irritated easily and water easily, so I do wear waterproof mascara a lot. So one that I kind of switched back to that I hadn't used in a really long time, I still had it in my makeup, which is so gross because you're supposed to switch it out, what, every 3 months or something, but because I hadn't used it in so long, it wasn't dried out or anything. But anyway, I got a new one because I remembered how much I really did like this, and I don't think it's for everybody, and I'll tell you why, but it's the Maybelline Lash Discovery mini brush, waterproof. And the reason that I like this is because if you do know me intimately, you know that I have very short eyelashes. So for me, a lot of those big brushes, it's overwhelming because my lashes are so small. It's almost like kind of pointless to use such a big brush when I have such short eyelashes. But this brush is a mini brush, so it's very small and very easy to really get in there and, you know, get those lashes, and I really like the formula. I think it holds up really well in the pool, and I just really love it. So if you don't have a waterproof mascara that you particularly enjoy, or if you are like me and you have short lashes, or even if you don't and you really just want something to get those, you know, the inner corner or the outer corner or your lower lashes that you have a hard time controlling, those bigger brushes, I think this might be something that you really like if you've never tried it before. And because it's Maybelline, it's affordable, and usually there's coupons at some Walgreens or CVS or whatever. I just got mine at the grocery store. So anyway, give that a try. So that's what I've been using all summer on my lashes. And then as far as lips go, because really that's it, mascara and then some type of gloss, I have two that I really like. So one, these have been out for a while. This is the L'Oreal Paris Color Riche Balm SPF 15. I love this color that I have. It's called Nourishing Nude. The number is 818. They look like this. And really all it is like really like a tinted chapstick. In my opinion, it's less of a lipstick and more like a lip balm, like it's this. But I really love it. I love the formula. I think it feels so nice on your lips, and it really is like hydrating, not drying at all, and it does give color. I can't obviously speak to the other colors because I don't have them, but I would imagine that the formula is the same for all of them. And this one is pretty much the same exact color as my lips, and I really like it. I've been using it all the time. So Nourishing Nude, try these. And then the last thing is like totally, I'm almost embarrassed to say that I purchased this, but I did. So at our Target, there's a little section in the beauty products for the pixiGLOW brand of cosmetics, which I think is British. I think it's from the UK. Anyway, and they had this little section, and I'd seen a thing about one of their products in a magazine and a blog, whatever, and it was like this Disney Tinkerbell inspired palette and things. So anyway, it's just kind of ridiculous, but I had heard really good things about this product called the Magic Tink Tint. I know, it's crazy, but it looks like this, and what it is it's kind of like a little lip balm crayon, but what it does, it's one of those products that adjusts to your pH or your natural whatever, and the color changes. So it looks very light pink on here, but when I put it on my lips, it's a brighter, almost, I don't want to say fuchsia to scare you away, but it's a different color. So it reacts to your chemistry. I don't know. Anyway, I really like it because it's such a nice, unexpected pop of color for me, because I don't wear bright pinks on my lips. I'm very much like a nude lip person, but I really like this, and it's really super fun. And you just twist it to have more come up or whatever, and you really only need like one little swipe. It's not like a chapstick that you have to go back and forth. So this will last a really long time. And I put it on Paige sometimes because she wants to start doing those girly things, and this is kind of where I draw the line, like a little bit of this kind of a chapstick. And it doesn't dry out your lips at all. The color lasts a really long time, so it's kind of almost like a stain in a way, that way. Anyway, I really like my Magic Tink Tint. So take a look at that next time you're at Target and tell me what you think about that. As silly as it is, you know, why not? It's the summertime. And the last thing that I wanted to share with you is a book that I ordered off Amazon a while back when I ordered a bunch of books about having a 5- and 6-year-old daughter, because I just did not know what to do about Paige. So I got this one, and then this is actually a really interesting book too. These are I don't want to say super old, because, you know, but I think it's like from the 70s or something, 60s. 1979. So anyway, this is one that I picked up, and there's like a whole series of those, and then the Love and Logic, and then this is one, because I had taken a course back in college, I think it was probably about classroom management or whatever, from the same guy, Moorman. This book, Parent Talk, is really good, and I've only just gotten into it, but literally everything that it says not to do, I'm doing. So I have a lot to learn, and I know that I'm the first person to say that this whole parenting thing, I am just figuring it out as I go along. Justin too. We both have no idea really how to handle a lot of situations. It's really different. Like, I think working with other people's children and then working with your own kids, for some reason it's way harder with your own children. So anyway, if you're feeling a little lost at all, or you just want to maybe learn some new strategies or new ways to cope with situations, new phrases to say, and you know, it covers any age range, really. I think any of the things that are in this book apply to you know, maybe your 4-year-old as well as your 14-year-old. I think it's really good, and if I can start these things now, hopefully it will help me in the long run. So anyway, this I just got on Amazon. It's from, I think, 98, and I just really like what he has to say, and then like the reasons behind it, because some of the books that I picked up, it all sounds interesting, but I don't really know why. Like, why would that work, or why would that make sense to a child? But a lot of the things in here just make sense to me. Like, well, of course, that's what I should be doing and saying. So it's really more for the parents to kind of change the way you think about situations and change your vocabulary and what you say to your kids. So this is what I am working on this summer. I just finished 2 other books. I don't have them with me because I passed them on to a friend to read, but I read The Wild, which was on Oprah's book list or whatever, and I picked it up. It's about a girl that hikes a good portion of the Pacific Crest Trail by herself, Justin and his friends hiked another section, actually, that ironically the section that she doesn't do in the book because it was snowed over at that time, but that's the section Justin and his friends did, from Yosemite down to Mount Whitney. They did that after we graduated from college, so for me it was interesting to just hear her perspective on hiking this trail and just kind of everything about it, because I wasn't there, and I believe the boys hiked 200 and something miles. They were gone for 2 weeks. To be out on a trail that long with really no civilization, I just think is really interesting, and obviously Justin really wants me to go with him at some point in time, on our bucket list to do that with him. And anyway, I enjoyed it. There are some F-bombs and some other maybe a little bit explicit material in that book, so if you avoid that, then maybe I'd say skip it, but I enjoyed that read. It was a fast read for me. And then the other book I just finished, I think it's called The Letter. It's written by Pat Tillman's wife, and if you don't know who Pat Tillman is, then maybe you can look that up, but basically just her perspective on everything that happened, and losing her husband, and how she had to rebuild herself. And as much as nobody wants to think about those things, nobody wants to think about starting over after your husband is killed in action, I think it is a good read for any military spouse, or just anyone that, I don't know, it was a good perspective for me. Justin and I both had read the books about Pat Tillman, the one written by his mother, and then the one written by John Krakauer. So it was something like that missing piece, like her perspective and where her voice was in all of it, because she kept very private about the whole thing, very understandably so. So I enjoyed that. I got through it in like 2 days, so it was a really, really fast read, but I'm glad that I picked that up and read that, and I think that one's called The Letter. So that's what I've been doing. I honestly, it's been so nice to read other things other than school materials and whatnot, but Justin did finish his program, and the diploma will be in the mail soon, and I'm just so happy that we decided to go ahead and take this on, and I'm really proud of him for all the work that he put in this last year, and just his goal-setting ability. I don't know very many people that are so busy with their full-time job and their schedule that say, hey, I want to take on a master's program on top of it. But we made that decision together as a family and as a couple, and I did help him a lot, but at the end of the day, it's his name on the diploma, and I couldn't be more proud of him. So there you have it. We're done with school. Yay! Never again to do any kind of online learning, because that was just a total nightmare. But it's over, and now on to new things. So obviously there'll be some kind of updates soon. I don't want to put on blast what I'm planning to do, because clearly those plans fall through all the time. But I do have some plans for me and for the blog and for, I might start working, all these things. So I'll just keep you updated as things come into reality, not just what's spinning around in my head. It is what it is. So anyway, I hope you're enjoying the rest of your summer. We have to get ready for back to school soon. Paige starts kindergarten in about 3.5 weeks. So we got a little bit of back to school shopping done. She's got her backpack, she's got her lunchbox, she's got some new clothes and shoes. She's over the moon excited. So all we have left now, I guess, is to pick up the school list and get the supplies purchased for her class. And then Riv starts his little school in September. So it's kind of nice to get her going and into it, and then we'll get him started next month. So anyway, let me know how you're doing. It's nice to hear from you, if anyone even still looks at this channel. But that's all I have for today. Let me know if you have any summer favorite products that I should try out or that you want to share with the group. And I promise that we'll post a lot more on here, a lot more frequently, and check in with you guys. You know, so anyway, I hope you're doing well, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye.